From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Carl Konevsky.
Among Delaware's top stories for Wednesday, November 21st, if you're traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday, you'll have lots of company on Delaware roads. What's the key to Delaware's energy future? The Public Service Commission says the answer's blowing in the wind, and old becomes new as part of a renaissance in Claymont. Here are the details. Today is a day of distinction. WDEL's Chris Carl explains.
It's the most difficult travel day, according to AAA Mid-Atlantic.
Wednesday, you have a convergence of long-distance travelers, especially people heading to airports, train stations, commuters, last-minute grocery shoppers, and kids coming back from college.
Overall, AAA is predicting a 2% increase in holiday travel this year, including 102,000 Delawareans traveling 50 miles or more by car. And that's despite near-record gas prices. Bullock says $3 a gallon at the pump aren't deterring people from seeing family. There is good news, though. Hotels, airfares, and car rental prices are either flat or lower than last year. Chris Carl, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Delmarva Power heads back to the negotiating table with Blue Water Wind in an attempt to get what the Public Service Commission calls the best deal possible. The PSC met Tuesday in Dover to decide whether to close plans for an offshore wind farm or try to get the two companies to reach a deal on a wind power purchase agreement. The vote was to continue talks, but now PSC members say they want to see a contract and vote on it at a meeting on December 18th. Jim Lennard with Blue Water says the decision is an important step to get clean, renewable, and stable price power for Delawareans.
It feels great to see the public support behind us. We started out almost 2 years ago working with community members to introduce them to the idea of offshore wind, and without the public we wouldn't be here today.
Gary Stockbridge, president of Delmarva Power, says the commission's decision shows there's more work to be done.
I wouldn't consider it a defeat. I consider it just another step in the process. Today what we feel they say is we haven't found that solution, so keep negotiating. See if you can get a better deal. In addition to the PSC, DENREC, the Office of Management and Budget, and the Comptroller General's office have to approve the deal. Wilmington police are investigating a shooting that wounded a city man. It apparently happened about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon in the 500 block of East 10th Street. The man was shot multiple times and taken to Wilmington Hospital in a private car. He was later transported to Christiana Hospital. State Treasurer and Democratic candidate for governor Jack Markell has unveiled his health care plan. Markell says his plan would expand coverage to all Delawareans not already insured, with eligibility being based on income. Some highlights of the plan are requiring businesses with more than 10 employees to provide insurance or pay a fair share fee, and prohibiting insurers from denying coverage based on health status. It also includes the creation of a health insurance marketplace from which individuals, families, and businesses can buy coverage. Markell says there are about 100,000 Delaware residents without health insurance. 20,000 of them are children. Coming up, a sight you don't typically see along I-95. We'll tell you what it was when WDEL News continues in a moment.
Looking to gain an edge in the technology or design field? Wilmington College's Division of Information Technology and Advanced Communications offers state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest tools. Did you know that Wilmington College has been preparing students for careers in media arts and technology over the past 7 years? Enjoy hands-on experience and personal attention from instructors drawn straight from the industry. To learn more, visit wilmcoll.edu. Wilmington College. Achieve balance, achieve success.
State police have arrested a Chester man who they say was running naked and drunk on I-95, causing 3 accidents in the process. Police say Ardonis Gilbert was running along the southbound lanes near Marsh Road about 10 o'clock Monday night. He's charged with 2 counts of assault and a single count of being drunk on the highway. 2 citizens tried to help Gilbert, but police say he began to assault them. Police say he then ran back into traffic, causing the accidents when cars tried to avoid hitting him. No one was seriously injured. Dover voters picked a former councilman to fill the at-large seat left vacant when Carlton Carey was elected mayor in September. Thomas Leary garnered 674 votes to beat Pramila Kaza, who got 393 in Tuesday's special election. Leary is a financial advisor who served the 1st District from 1992 to 2000. State environmental regulators have fined a Cheswold chemical company for air pollution violations. DENREC says Dow Reichhold Specialty Latex committed multiple violations of state regulations. The total due to the state is nearly $89,000, including a cash penalty of $40,000 and a reimbursement of $12,000 for expenses associated with the state investigation. Tearing down to build back up, a renaissance has begun in Claymont with the bite of a backhoe. WDEL's Melanie Armstrong was there.
Machinery tore into the old Brookview townhomes on Linden Street to make way for Renaissance Village, a massive upscale planned community.
The demolition of the Brookview apartments is be a turning point for this area. We're expecting 1,226 new units, nearly 2,000 new residents will be coming to Claymont.
Neighbors and local business owners watch the old buildings come down.
It's just great to see the area coming back. Claymont's always been a community of people coming together, and it's nice to see. It was fading off there for a while, but it certainly seems like it's coming back full swing, and it's definitely good for the community and for the kids.
People who live and work nearby hope it chases away drug dealers.
That element needs to get out of here, and having these buildings gone, which is still harboring a lot of people, can only help. Being a member of Holy Rosary and its parish council and having 2 small children in the school, I think it's great that we can build the school and build the community and hopefully make the area safer for my kids and other people's kids.
This can create a lot for many people, as it has the effect of it spreading out into many, many ways, just like a spider web. It's going to spread out and help many people.
When it's finished, 66-acre Renaissance Village will be the largest residential development built in Brandywine 100 since the 1960s. It'll have about 1,200 townhouses and condos as well as commercial space. Melanie Armstrong, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Jimmy Rollins needs to clear a little more space in his trophy case. WDEL Sports and AccuWeather are coming up.
2 first-place awards for Melanie Armstrong from the RTNDA, plus Best Website, and our 3rd Murrow Award for Excellence in a row. WDEL swept the Delaware Press Association Awards for Best Newscast, On the Spot Report, Special Programming, and first for Best Interview. But what really gets us jazzed? 2nd and 3rd for TV News. WDEL, where news talk is just the beginning.
In WDEL sports, for the 2nd straight year, a Phillies player has been named National League MVP. Philly shortstop Jimmy Rollins outpulled Colorado outfielder Matt Holliday to win the award. Rollins became the first player in history to have at least 200 hits, 30 homers, 15 triples, and 25 steals in a season. He also hit .296, had 94 RBI, and 139 runs scored. Rollins also won a Gold Glove and the Silver Slugger Award for shortstops. Boston College freshman Stephanie Murphy grabbed a rebound and scored at the buzzer to give the Eagles a 53-51 win over the Delaware women's team. Murphy led the Eagles with 26 points and 16 rebounds in just her 3rd collegiate game. Delaware shot just 27% from the field as they dropped their 3rd straight game. Andre Blatch scored a career-high 26 points, and Deshaun Stevenson added 19 as the Washington Wizards hammered the Philadelphia 76ers 116-101. Lewis Williams topped the Sixers with 25 points. The Sixers' next game is Friday at Detroit. And the clock is ticking until the state's 2 1AA football teams face each other for the first time. Both Delaware and Delaware State have a short week as they get ready for their first-round playoff game on Friday at Delaware Stadium. Delaware hopes to get some playing time from defensive end Ronald Talley, who missed the game against Richmond and played sparingly against both JMU and Villanova with a sprained ankle. Delaware hasn't lost a playoff game at home since 2000 when they fell to Georgia Southern in the semifinals. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Clouds and patchy fog give way to some sun today with a high of 64 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 49. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a couple of showers, a high around 67. And on Friday, partly sunny skies, a high of 44 degrees. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM WDEL or anytime here at WDEL.com. And get WDEL News text alerts sent to your cell phone. Sign up at WDEL.com. I'm Carl Konevsky in for Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.